Welcome back to episode 6 of Suckin' Me Dry with your boy John Valadez, aka Jody Joe 187. Man, how are y'all doing today, man? I be feeling good today. I don't know what's going on, but today's a good day. I don't know why it's a good day, but it's a good day. And I'm just chilling. I was just watching Dr. Phil. I mean, Dr. Phil, what the fuck? Dr. Yeah, Dr. Phil. I was watching Dr. Phil. Man, there's some crazy bitch on it right now, man. There's some crazy bitch, man. She be lying to her family and shit. She be lying to everybody. She's like a fucking she belongs in a mental institute, you know what I'm saying? Man, she's got an unstable brain, man. um she would like copy everything her friend would do, man. Like she would go jogging every morning. She would go jogging every morning. She had a yellow suit on. She would put on a yellow suit on. She had some Nikes on. Man, she would put some Nikes on. Man, that bitch was crazy. But anyways, man, I got some shit to talk about, man. It was a long week. This week was a long week, man. But it feels like just yesterday I dropped the 5th episode. Um but yeah, this week was, man, I don't know. This week was crazy. I went to a lot of places and I thought a lot. I dug into my memory just to bring a little more content into this shit. And this episode is a little different than any other. Cause I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I don't know why, man. Yo, yeah. I feel like I'm on top of the world right now. And I don't know why. I don't know why, but it's a good thing, If you're on top of the world, you're on top of the world. You gotta stay up there. You can't have anybody bring you down for no fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? If you're up, you're up. If you're down, man, go up, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. And 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 I'm fucking happy, bruh, because this is one reason that I'm excited, man. This is one reason that I'm feeling it right now. Cause it took me 3 months to get my license, and no, I don't got my license yet. And why did it take me so long? Because my parents don't got time to be taking me and shit like that. But what I can say is I might be getting my license on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? I might be getting my license on Saturday. And I feel good. I feel good. That's why I feel good. You know? And that's all I've ever wanted. So I can hang out with the homies, you know? But but enough of me. Enough of that, man. Let's get started with these notes. I have a lot of notes today, man. I think it's 10. So I've already decided I think I might leave each topic to 5 minutes. Talk about each topic for at least 5 minutes or a little less. Why? Because let me put some math up in your ass. So there's 10 notes. So if you multiply them by 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 9, it's about. Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, it's about like more than 30 minutes, I think. I'm not good with math. I'm not a mathematical piece of fuck like Einstein, but ain't no Einstein, Ain't no Einstein. And I know that's wrong. That's not his name, but yeah, but anyways, let's get started with this bitch, man. Let's just get started with this motherfucking podcast, man. All right. So, a couple days ago, I was watching this show with my little brother, and it was like 1 in the morning, man. We ain't sleep. You already know it's summer. We don't sleep, man. We don't got school the next day. We don't sleep. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we were watching some show. It was about some British people cooking and shit, and I just it just came up to my mind. There was like 5 chicks in the kitchen, and and only one guy. But was he really a guy? Yeah, he was, but he was gay. I think he was gay, man. So that's my first topic. British guys seem gay. I don't know. All British guys seem gay to me. I don't know. I don't know if that's just me, but I think they need a little bit of dick in the mouth. You know what I'm saying, man? Them British people be going crazy with those teeth, yeah. With their teeth, man. Fix those teeth, man. What the fuck is going on there? You look like like when you bite into a Snickers bar. Yeah, that's how, with peanuts in it and shit. Yeah, that's how the British people's teeth be looking, man. You know? And that's so nasty, bro. You need to clean that shit, man. You look like a donkey's motherfucking ass, man. I don't know what you've been doing, man. Like, how do your teeth get that bad? That's some other shit, man. You can't be looking like that in public, not even on TV. Especially if you're on TV, you can't be looking like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't be looking like a Snickers bar, man. You eat Snicker bars to get that anger out of you. You know what I'm saying? Is what the commercials say, but you don't have your mouth looking like a Snickers bar. And if your toothbrush is drier than the motherfucking Sahara Desert, then y'all need to change something about that. You know? Can't be your toothbrush can't be drier than the fucking Sahara Desert, man. What am I, in Africa? Hell nah. Even Africans brush their motherfucking teeth, man. But yeah, man, I'm like nigga, but these guys seem gay. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know what, or was he gay? Maybe he was. Maybe I'm just saying that all British people are gay just because of that one British person. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I don't give a fuck. I say what I say. Gay. British guys look gay. Seem gay to me. All right, they're gay. You know. Whatever I say is true. I ain't never gonna lie to you, motherfuckers, man. No, but yeah, they seem gay, and even the host, well, not the host, but the motherfucker that would try that would try the food. I mean, he didn't seem that gay, but in the same time, he didn't seem that British neither. I think he was American or something. I don't know, man. And what, man? I don't know, man. These bitch ass niggas, man. Shit, man. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. And also, man, is it just me? Again, is it just me, or is every British woman ugly, man? Is every British woman ugly? Or is it just me? Man, the same thing I just said, man. Your teeth be looking crooked as fuck. They be looking like like a fucking a donkey just got done eating some other donkey's ass, man. You know what I'm saying? Or a fucking horse, man. What's up with those teeth? What's up with those teeth? How do you say it? What's up with those teeth fucking flying out of your mouth, man? I can fucking snowboard on those bitches and do some 360s on them. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, man, British women are ugly as fuck, man. I don't know why, man. Their nose is just not right. Their eyes are just like a little too fucked up. Their skin tone is alright, I guess, and their hair is just wilding out. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck, man? I don't know if it's just me, or do all women in British look ugly as fuck, man? I've never seen a beautiful woman, a beautiful I've never seen a beautiful British woman. I don't think I have. And then their fucking accent, man, their accent is like, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I gotta admit, man, it's pretty cool. But in the same time, it's like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what to think about this British shit, man. You know. Um. All right. So I was listening to some podcast. It's called The Basement Yard. It's with some guy named Joe and then his co-host or whatever, Danny. They on one episode they talked about, the robotic soldiers. So having like the military having robotic soldiers, and I think they should, cause what would you rather lose? Would you rather lose would you rather lose human life or robotic life? I'd rather lose robotic life, to be honest, cause robots aren't real. I mean, they're real, but they're not human, you know? So we can kill as many robots as we want, but once we start putting people up in there, that's real. That's just fucking messed up. So I believe we should have some. I believe we should have some robotic soldiers, man, so we can like fucking fly up to their base or whatever the fuck and just jam their face into a wall or something like that. Um, to get them Russians. Actually, I think Russians would fucking build a bunch of robots. Russians look like those type of people that would fucking kill you just for just for touching a Pop Tart. Just for touching their Pop Tart, man. Hey, you touch my Pop Tart. I'll fucking shoot you, man. Man, I don't know if that's how they sound or whatever the fuck, but all I know is that they'll kill you for no fucking entire reason, man. What's up with that? What's up with Russians and their guns, man? What's up with Russians and their bitch ass looking cars? What's up with Russia and their streets that look like shit, man? And their street potholes. What's up with Russia and their dank ass buildings, man? What's up with Russia? But no, I'm talking about robotic soldiers. But yeah, I'd rather have, how they said on their podcast, they said just sprinkle some humans up in there, like the snipers. I think, yeah, I think they're right. They should put only like snipers, and then have some robotic dogs just fighting each other, man. Cause human life is more important than robotic life. And I talked about this last episode. About robotic limbs and shit. Robotic legs. You can even make a human into a robot. Why not? You know, you can like fucking cut their legs off. You can cut their arms off. Make them into some robotic shit. Now, the body I think has to stay the same. The body can't change. I don't think it can because it has all those shits that it needs to survive. Like the liver, you need to eat something. The heart, it needs to be pumping to all them other organs. You need a shit. You can't be a motherfucking human and not shit. What the fuck? Y'all need a shit and piss. So you cannot have that part, have none of that as a robot. Your body from your waist up can't be no robot. But yeah, man, fucking robots, man. I'd love to have a robotic army. Less people dying, more people sleeping, and more people dying in the streets with murder, man. Murdering people, man. But that's just how it is, and that's how it always is, So yeah, robotic soldiers. Yeah. All right. Fuck. I need to take a piss, man. Motherfuck. All right. You know what? I'll be back, man. I gotta go take a fucking piss. I'll be back, man. Fuck, nigga. All right, we back. For you guys, it's not gonna be that long. It's not gonna seem like it was long. It seems like I didn't even leave. But I actually did, I went fucking, I was shaking my leg like a fucking dog or something, man. Trying to take a piss, man. Should have done it before I started this shit, but There's a first thing for everything. And guess what? No, there isn't. Hey, for you motherfuckers that say there's a first thing for everything, no, there isn't. No, there fucking isn't, man. Let's say skydiving. If I went and did it, yeah, that'd be the first thing for that, you know? But if I if skydiving is a thing, but never in my life have I done it, then there isn't a first time for everything. Because I haven't gone skydiving not even once. So obviously there is no first times for everything, And if you think that, you're a fucking dumbass, man. Nobody, if there was a first thing for everything, a first time for everything, then that means everybody would be at the moon at least once. That means everybody would fly to the moon at least once. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can fly to the moon unless you got like $50 million, alright? So there isn't a first time for everything, you fucking bitches. God. Alright, man. Fuck, man. Oh, it's fucking hot in here. I don't got my fan on. It's fucking hot, man. But we gotta keep going with this shit. I'm not gonna let it take me out, man. I'm not gonna let this heat take me out. Fuck the air conditioning is on. But if it was, I'd be freezing my fucking ass off. Cause I don't know why, but fuck, man. Everywhere I go, fuck, man. It's cold, it's hot. I don't know what the fuck. All I know is that my face is always hot as fuck, man. My body is always red, man. I'm a fucking Indian. You can call me a fucking Indian, bro. My skin is red as fuck. I don't know why. I'm always burning up. That's why I always need some of that good stuff, some AC up in here. Man, if I had my own AC, I'd turn that bitch down to 0, man. To 0 Fahrenheit. Know what I'm saying? Cause fuck that shit, man. Alright. So let's get to something else. So in third grade, I remember I was a pretty dumb kid. I think at my school there was summer school for those times, or just extra schooling. And in third grade, I was with a group of kids, they were bigger than me, and I had to be cool, I wanted to be cool, and and I thought it'd be funny to, it was raining that day. Earlier that day, it was raining, and outside when it was time to be out, recess, we play. I saw this puddle. I saw a puddle of water, man. I saw puddles of water. And the wild boy that I am, not giving a shit about what other people think, I was like, fuck it, man. I went up in there and jumped in the puddle. I played in the puddle. I did everything in the puddle, man. And I think another kid jumped in too. And also did that stuff. Or I don't know. But, I was a savage, I went up in there and I was jumping and twisting like if it was a fucking water park. But yeah, there's a lot, man. There was a lot of puddles. And I was just jumping in every single one of them, and I was just sliding like I was sliding down a water slide. And, a couple, minutes later, the teacher comes out and is like, hey, what the fuck? What the hell are you doing, kid? I'm like, hey, don't worry about it. Nah, I didn't say that, but, yeah, she was like, oh, what are you doing? You're fucking all dirty and mudded up and shit. You're all muddy. And so they took me into the office and they called my dad. They called my dad, and my dad came and said and brought me an extra pair of clothes, and I had to, man, it was embarrassing, man. I had to change in front of everybody, and not in front of the kids, but in front of the staff and shit. Naked as fuck, man, with dick out and my fucking fat ass just sticking out, and man, that shit was something else, man. What the fuck? I don't even know how I started how I remember that shit. But yeah, I was playing in the fucking puddle, and then all of a sudden some teacher came out of nowhere and told me to get the fuck out of there and go into the office, and called my parents, and my dad came with an extra pair of clothes, and I had to change in front of the staff, man. No security up in there, man. My dick out and everything. And my dad was, well, you already know how dads are. They're disappointed that I did that shit. But in the same time, I don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. But yeah, I was a wild motherfucker back then, man. There was another time also in third grade during the school year. There was some kid named Spencer. There was some kid named Spencer. He was some white kid. And you know, we were getting. I think we were getting ready for lunch or some, or going to the library, and we so we were in line. We were getting ready to go to lunch or to the library, one of those two, and you know, I was in a good mood. I was all, you know, I was being stupid, and Spencer was in front of me, and he turned around and he started talking. I was like, hey, motherfucker, I don't want to talk to you, man. I don't feel like talking to you, man. And straight up, this guy was doing something, and I forgot what he was doing, but he was doing some weird shit with his hands, and he didn't, he almost poked my eye. You know, he poked the bottom part of my eye, and you know, I was like, man, this motherfucker trying to disrespect me. Straight up, I think this is exactly what I was thinking, man. I was like, this motherfucker trying to disrespect me, bruh. This motherfucker trying to disrespect me. I'm gonna make a big ass scene, man. I'm gonna make a big ass scene. I'm gonna get this motherfucker in trouble. So what I did, I started crying, and you know, you already know I'm an actor. I'm the best actor in this fucking city, bro. I started crying. I was like, yeah, this motherfucker poked my eye, and yeah, look, he poked my eye. And then Spencer started freaking out because he knew he didn't poke my eye. And the teacher came up, and she was like, what the hell is going on here? You know, yeah, Spencer fucking poked my eye, you know. And she believed me. So Spencer got sent to the back of the line. You know, he got sent to the back of the line, and that's how it is. That's how it is. That's how it is, man. You try disrespecting me, I embarrass you in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Suck me dry, Spencer. And you know, I don't know what that motherfucker's doing nowadays, man. You know, I haven't seen those everybody in my 5th grade. I haven't seen those motherfuckers in 7 years, 6, something like that. You know, and if I did, if I ever stayed, if I didn't move from where I was living back then, I wouldn't even be with these Valley View niggas, man. I would have started out in South Middle School. I would have started in South Middle School, and then I would have gone to Skyview. But because we had to move closer to this bitch ass school, you know, I had to go into Valley View Middle and then Valley View High. But you know, I'm glad I did, because then I got to meet all these motherfuckers, man, all the homies and shit, man. And if I didn't move over here, that means that my relationship with my cousins wouldn't be as strong. You know what I'm saying? Ever since I moved over here, I hung out during like 6th grade and 7th. I hung out a lot with my cousin named I call him Well, his name is Rogelio, but I call him Roger. But yeah, we would hang out all the time and shit. We'd go to the mall. We'd be at the arcade and shit. That was some good shit back then. And then in middle school was when when I think I was in seventh grade or fuck nigga. Yeah, I was in seventh grade, and my cousin Gabe, he was in eighth, and that's where I saw that motherfucker, and I was like, what the fuck? Since when do you come here, bruh? And that's how it was. And then in high school is when we got close. It was not my freshman year, not my sophomore year, but my junior year was when I got close with him, and then that's when he was graduating too. So everything's a little. I'm kind of glad I went there. I'm kind of glad we moved over here. So in fifth grade and fourth grade track, you tried how I was saying you tried disrespecting me. I make a scene and I fuck you up. This isn't really I'm a fuck you up type thing, but I make a scene. That's the type of kid I was back then. In fifth and fourth grade, we were having the track meets. We were having tracks and all that shit. And I was ready for the run. I think it was like the mile run or something like that. All I know is that we had to go around the track, the wannabe track that we had. I had to go around that like 4 or 3 times or something like that. But me, the energetic motherfucker, I knew I was gonna get in first place, so I was at the line, at the starting line, and I was tying my motherfucking shoe. I was tying my shoe, and everybody was ready, and then the teacher says go. Man, I was like, nigga, what? Nigga, what? What are you doing? I'm tying my shoe here. So she had to stop them from running and had them come back. And I was like, hell yeah, nigga. These people are fucking tired. They better be tired, bruh. So I was like, all right, let's go. And then, right off the bat, she said go, and I was in first place. First place. I was running like a motherfucking race car on jet fuel. I was running like a motherfucker. Now this was fourth grade. And I ran around it like twice. Came back for the third, and I started losing. So I blamed it on asthma. Even though I don't got asthma. But in reality, I couldn't breathe. I was like, you know how those motherfuckers sound when they're about to die? Fuck, man, I felt like I needed some of that good stuff, some of that shit, man. And then, I got dragged out, I went into the office and all that. And I was like, fuck, I look like a pussy, man, but I had to do what I had to do, I still won, though. I lost. I lost, but in my brain, I was like, yeah, I won. And then fifth grade comes around, and I'm like, all right, this motherfucker, this is different now. I do the laps, and I almost pass out again. This time it was real. This time I couldn't breathe. I was going crazy, man. I was, yeah, this time it was real. But then, there's not only track. There's not only running the track. There's also some other shits, throwing and, So me and my buddy Michael, I know Michael, that motherfucker, man, I know that motherfucker let me win. Bro. Fucking Michael, man. I know Michael let me win, bro. I know for a fact. I went before him. I threw the motherfucking ball way further than any other motherfucker that went before me. And I was like, yeah, motherfuckers. I was like so excited, bro. I don't know why. Now that I look back, I was a little too excited and a little too cocky. I was like, yeah, yeah, a little too much. When I say too much, imagine too much. And Michael went up next, and I knew that motherfucker was gonna beat me. I knew he had the arm. And it's not just because it's not. I'm not saying this just because he was black. I'm not saying it because he was black. I'm saying it because he was an athletic. He was an athletic little kid, man. He was an athletic kid, and I can tell he didn't try his hardest, man. But it landed pretty close to mine, but I ended up winning. And I knew he didn't try his hardest, and I was like, this motherfucker. I know for a fact he didn't try at all, man. This motherfucker. And we went to Skyview for the championship or whatever the fuck. I didn't know what I was doing, man. Some kid named fuck. It starts with a J, but every time he would eat beans, this guy, he would shit his pants, man. I don't know what the fuck, man. This guy would shit his pants every time he would eat beans at school, and not it was like Jen, something like that, like Jen, something. And then this motherfucker didn't show up for the track because all the elementary schools were going against each other, and this motherfucker didn't. It was at Skyview too. This motherfucker didn't even show up, so I had to take his place. I took his place. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm gonna beat all these motherfuckers. Then he shows up, and I'm like, all right, fuck you, bro. All right, fuck you. So I went to my section to throw in those balls and shit, and I ended up losing. Because they didn't tell me it was only one try. So the first try, they didn't tell me it was just one try. They didn't tell me nothing. So when I threw that ball, I was hoping for a second try, and there was no second try. So fuck you, bruh. And yeah, fuck. I wanted to talk about something else. There was something else that just popped up in my head, but I forgot what it was. Fuck it. Fuck it. Don't go back to whatever. Oh yeah. In sixth grade, I was new to the school. I didn't know anybody, and our class was going to the computer lab, and I was sitting by some kid named Damien. He was a white kid. His name was Damien, and I guess you could say I was cool with him, and he was cool with me. And then he motherfucking turned off my computer, man. So you know what I did? I fucking kicked that nigga's ass, bro. I kicked his ass, man. And we got sent to ISS, and I was like, yeah, motherfucker, man. What you think you're doing, man? But I was a good kid, I wasn't really one of those kids to go crazy, so I was just chilling in ISS, and close to the end of the school time, the teacher, the ISS teacher, was like, "Oh, you've been such a good kid in here, and so, go ahead and play on the computers." And I was like, "Hell yeah, motherfucker!" I fucking straight up rubbed it in his face, man. Rubbed it in that motherfucker's face. I was just playing cool math games because I thought those games were cool as fuck, man. Back then they were chill as fuck. I could play that every day, but nowadays they whack as fuck, man. Okay, fuck. Let's get out of this school shit, man. The black jelly beans. First of all, I just gotta say this because everybody hates the black jelly beans. They taste like shit, and just don't make them anymore. What the fuck is up with these black jelly beans, bro? They taste like shit. Literally shit, bro. They taste like shit. I don't know why. Fucking. They taste like shit. That's all I gotta say. Don't fucking make them. Why do you make them taste like shit? Like they came out the motherfucking sewer. Like somebody shit them in the toilet, flushed them down moist as fuck, went through the sewer combining with other shits and piss, and came into a factory. And you just made it, you know? So what the fuck is up with these black jelly beans? Oh, and the other day, we went to the mountains, you know, because we were looking for hot springs, and we stopped by a restaurant. Um, it was, it was, it wasn't the best looking restaurant, I gotta tell you. This is what I thought. Look, this is what I put in my notes. This is what I put in my notes. Weird city, weird people, but nicer. You know, they're nicer. So, you know, we were just chilling in the restaurant. You know, it looked like it was good service, man. The people were good. They, you know, there was a hot motherfucking chick that would pass right in front of me every couple seconds, and I was like, hell yeah, I can get used to this, man. So, you know, being a Mexican it was a Mexican restaurant too, by the way. You know, being the Mexican I am, I ordered some horchata. Some of that good stuff. If you don't know what the fuck that is, man, get the fuck out of my face, man. That shit gets you on the moon, man. That shit, you know, gets you floating. But, you know, yeah, I take a couple sips of it. You know, at first it's good, and then, yeah, I get my food. I got like 3 enchiladas. And, you know, everything was good until the end, man. I started feeling kind of bloated as fuck, man, you know. Felt bloated, you know. I went that whole day without feeling, I wasn't feeling 100, but I was feeling 50, you know. And I got home after that day, you know, and I fell asleep. I think I died a couple seconds. I fell asleep and woke up with pain in my stomach. Pain. And right away I knew what it was. It was that shit that I was eating at the fucking restaurant. I got food poisoning. I fucking got poisoned by these motherfuckers, man. Never trust a restaurant that's yellow. Never. Fuck, man. But straight up I got sick. I almost puked. I was outside for a whole hour. I was trying not to puke because I fucking hate puking, bro. And then you know what? I was just like, fuck it. And I went, whoop, and I went, blah, everywhere, bro. But just thinking about it gets me sick. That shit was so weird, bro. The top part of my stomach was bloated, and then it went to nothing. It's back to my 1-pack, man, you know? That shit was nasty as fuck, though. I don't know. And then the whole night, I couldn't sleep because I felt sick as fuck. Made myself a lemonade, and what sucked, I only made myself one. I would have made myself more than just one, but motherfucking lemons, man. We need some lemons up in here. I ain't have no lemons, so I couldn't make myself a lemonade. So, fuck, man. Yeah, I got fucking food poisoned, bro. Fucking bullshit. Man, never trust a fucking restaurant in the middle of fucking nowhere. So yeah, man, fuck a restaurant in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, I got food poisoning. For 2 days I felt sick as fuck. You know, I can go online and just talk shit to these people, but you know, the good man I am, I'm not. You know, I'm gonna let them be. I'm gonna let them figure it out. And to all the other families that were there that ate the same shit as me, I am sorry. I mean, my brother got the same shit as me, but he didn't get sick. So I think that bitch was trying to do something to me, man. That bitch trying to seduce me, man. Trying to get my dick, man. But anyways, you know, yeah. So it's gonna be 40 fucking minutes, man. How I told you it was about. I told you, motherfuckers, my math wasn't wrong. My math wasn't wrong when I said it was about to be like 30 some minutes, man. My math wasn't wrong. Well, kind of wrong because it's 40. But anyways, this has been another episode of Suck Me Dry with your boy John Valadez, aka Jody Joe 187. See y'all next episode.